I'm Evie.
I'm Maya.
Welcome to Royalty Podcast. So, would you like to explain the name of this podcast for us?
So, at the school, there are different names of the dorms, and me and Evie are RLAs on Royal.
Mm-hmm.
So, we basically, or Evie, came up with the name like royalty.
Yes, our little tiaras. You'll see these later, trust.
Don't worry. But like royalty, but tea. Tea
Like,
time with me and
yes.
Evie.
Chit chat, per se.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, let's dive right in, guys. So, we're gonna start off with some current events at our school.
Okay.
So, Maya, what are you doing for J term?
Okay, so I'm taking two-week courses. The first one is Blackness in U.S. Pop Culture. So we're just talking about how Black culture shows up in American film, media, and other things like that. And then the second one, I'm traveling. I'm traveling to Wilmington, and it's a course about writing. And we're just going to be chilling at the beach, writing whatever comes from the soul, from the heart.
Low-key chill.
Very chill. What about you, Evie?
Well, my first J term is about climate change, but it's humanity centered. So, reading about climate change, climate fiction, and such. And then my second J term, I'm going to Arizona, Grand Canyon, right?
In the winter?
Okay.
How's the weather down there? That was I was trying to be.
It said it would be like 60 degrees, but in
Ooh.
other places I'm sure it's colder, but I'm excited. I've never been on a plane before.
Beautiful. Oh.
So we'll see.
Do you think you'll get motion sickness?
Probably.
Oh.
Watch me barf. Watch me projectile vomit.
Oh.
I'm sorry. That's gross.
Cut.
Also, this weekend we had some pretty fun stuff happen, didn't we?
Oh yes, guys, listen to this. How cold was it? 30-degree weather.
That's not what I was gonna say.
What did we do this weekend?
It was snowing.
Exactly.
Is that
was
what you
cold.
were? Oh,
It was-
okay.
I wanted it to be like 30-degree weather.
Boom. There we go.
Snow. It snowed and it was really pretty and it was really cold.
It was Friday night, right? And
yes.
And people went like sledding. It was cool.
I went sledding.
I watched. It looked dangerous, guys.
I also fell.
Yeah. Our friends like have bruises all over them.
Not me though. Stay safe,
please. And at the end of J term, which we didn't even explain what that is for people.
Oh, if you don't go,
like we're getting that many people.
Okay.
Sorry.
We have
friends that don't go. Okay, all right, you're right.
Exactly.
We have friends, trust.
But if you don't get to the school, J term is basically like a month during January where we're not taking like core classes or like traditional classes. You take like classes that are either 1 4-week course or 2 separated into 2 weeks. And they're basically just like topics that you wouldn't normally find in like a normal classroom setting.
Mm-hmm.
Like mine's on Blackness in U.S. pop culture. There's some on bread making, glass blowing, like
there's like
hiking,
gaming ones,
like playing board games, like things like that. So it's supposed to be fun and like relaxing for like students.
Yeah! So at the end of J term, supposedly some of the students in one of the girls' dorms are going to move into our Univille, aka the Modulars.
Unicorn Village. If you didn't know, our mascot is a unicorn.
Yeehaw! That like.
Do you think unicorns are real?
IRL?
Yeah.
Low-key? They might be. How do we know?
I think that's plausible. I mean, it's just a horse with a horn.
It's improbable that we will prove they're not real. How do you know? How do you know, guys?
Women in STEM.
Right. Oh, this is not. But, which means our boys that are in the mods are moving back into Hill. Perchance. So hopefully. it looks
If
pretty good.
the girls have already gotten their bins to pack away their things so they can
Yes.
move
And
on
we,
their return.
since we're Arleys, we got to do like an IVIS sort of, which is where you like visit other halls. And
Mhm.
we went to the modular units, and they were really nice.
They are really
I was
nice.
like, oh, there's not roaches
Each-
in here.
Each room has their own like AC unit. It's like the hotel AC units.
And they're on like
So they
walk-in
can
closets.
change
Not really.
whatever they want to whenever they want to.
Yeah, and their doors are like
And the kitchen
real.
is nice.
Yeah.
They have their own kitchens and it's nice. And I'm like, I bet you don't even cook.
You're funny. You're funny.
Oh, thanks.
Well, speaking of being Arleys, J-term is a special time for us because we
Decoration.
we have to redecorate some stuff.
Yeah. Each of the doors, each resident gets their own, we call them door decks. And each hall has their own hall theme. So ours is Papa's Freezeria, but renamed to fit the name of the hall, Royal. So it's Royal's Freezeria.
Woo!
So right now, each person has their own little milkshake, and it has their name on it, and it goes on their door, so you know like where people live for like CCs and Arleys and stuff.
Yes.
Also when people move in, and we have to give them a new one for the new semester. So we just finished ours.
We did.
Well, they haven't been printed out and like posted up, but they've been created and we'll get them up very soon.
Very cutesy, very demure.
Very. And we also have to redecorate our theme board.
Yes, which has to have everybody's name on it, as well as our CCs, which are like our adult supervisors and our names.
Community coordinators.
We love them.
We do.
And
we might have a few of them on the podcast.
Yes, aka Wesley.
Wesley, you're next.
All right. So we're gonna get into some questions on our Instagram page. We have a form for you guys to fill out.
Yeah, so if you're watching this right now, well, finish the video, please. But after you're
Thank you,
finished,
by the way.
after you're done watching, you should go fill out that form, because I'm sure you're so intrigued. I hope. Please be intrigued.
You're like, who are these mysterious girls?
Who are these two mysterious girls with this Eagles?
Y'all are. I don't really watch them very much, and
she's a fake.
Don't hate. You know why I have this is because first of all, it was on sale. Second of all, their quarterback his name is Jalen Hurts. Okay, like Hurts, like I'm hurt. And whenever I saw that, because my dad is like a sports editor, and we were watching the football game, and I go, oh my god, what if he got hurt? And he low-key did. So this is my way of supporting him.
This man's pain.
Yes. Oh nah. No, guys, it's funny. It's for the bit. And the only other option was the Cowboys, and I don't want to bandwagon.
Why the Cowboys?
I don't know. It was that Aeropostale. How do we say that? Is it Aeropostale? Stale. Anyway, so some of you guys that asked questions wanted us to shout you out. So our first questions are going to be coming from Anna Tricomi. So, she wants to know why we're starting a podcast. Because we're funny.
We are hilarious.
We're so funny.
We were actually sitting in this very room. Were we in these exact seats?
I think we were.
We were in these exact seats. I was here, Evie was there. And our beloved Wesley.
He's a CC.
Was sitting at this desk over here. You can't see it, but just imagine. There's a desk, there's a chair, and he's sitting. And we were just in here talking after check, and he was like, y'all should start a podcast. And we were like,
we're funny.
You're right.
And we are.
So we made a podcast.
So if you love us, and if you know Wesley, please
support us.
You don't even have to listen to the whole thing.
Just give us some views. Some
literally
likes.
YouTube, am I right?
Some follows.
So next up, best and worst halls on campus. So we don't all see this, but I mean, if we're
I
being
think-
completely,
Royal is the best.
I mean, think about it. Do you want to be living in the same building that you have physics, or the building where it's like, oh look, it's like very
I'm walking home to my comfortable, cute, demure
yes
house,
And
building,
also-
dorm, apartment.
Not even arguably, like I think it might just be a fact that like we have the best theme. Did we pick it? Did we do
Yeah.
it? Yes, but is it also a fact? Maybe.
Yes,
I don't know.
I think so.
I mean, it's all right. I do think the Olive Garden theme was pretty good. That was
I
Third
think it was-
West.
I think that one was good. I also think the execution of the jungle one,
That was pretty good.
It's
What hall
really
is that?
good.
Second,
first bell.
first bell? Pretty good. Then we have an anonymous question. User, you're gonna know who this is. So this is for you, Maya. Who is your favorite Irish person?
You know, I think it's a tie between Cillian Murphy and Aaron Morgan. And also Layla Cash.
Really? I didn't know she was Irish. Did you just make that up? You're just
Maybe.
lying. You're just lying. Aaron, we know that was you.
No. No. I love them. But you know, I think the one that comes out to be on top is Cillian Murphy.
Right. I mean, have you seen Peaky Blinders?
Have you watching the detectives? Like,
Red Eye?
yeah. Okay, Red Eye.
Just saying. It's freaky, but it's okay.
Okay.
I'm
He
scared.
was also not.
He was not a good guy.
So
Then he had his haircut was, but like
What-
it made me
like
uncomfortable.
Batman, the Batman movie he was in. That was legendary.
Which
he looked
Batman
really good.
movie?
He was in the Batman movie.
Like Lego Batman?
No.
Best Batman movie.
I haven't watched it.
It's literally the best. It's the most funny. And I think it's the most real. I mean, you really get that message. It's not for kids, guys. Next up, we have another person that wants us to shout them out. Slim Shady, aka Big and Hungry, aka Bree. Down. This was written down. This is what
Guys, we did not.
this is Bree, who is Maya's friend.
Hi,
wrote
Brie.
that down.
That
First and
that was
last
beautiful. That was
name.
beautiful.
And she wants us to shout her out. So
We love you.
this question is for me, and I feel like you guys aren't gonna believe me when I get asked this question, but
Okay, listen to this, guys. It says, "How is Evie so Sigma?"